Boxing has long been a sport where skill, power, and heart combine to create unforgettable moments. Over the years, fans have witnessed countless thrilling bouts, spectacular comebacks, and jaw-dropping knockouts that left audiences on the edge of their seats. From rising stars to seasoned champions, every punch thrown tells a story of determination and grit. In this video, we'll revisit some of the most remarkable performances and iconic knockouts that define the sport, showcasing why boxing continues to captivate fans worldwide. Whether it's a perfectly timed uppercut or a dramatic fight-ending hook, these moments remind us why boxing is the ultimate test of will and skill. Jonathan Anise's Moment of Magic, 2023. In 2023, Jonathan Anise delivered a moment of brilliance that left the boxing world in awe. Facing the formidable Alexis Allen, Anise stepped into the ring with precision, confidence, and a determination to make his mark. The fight quickly became a spectacle as the two young boxers showcased their skill
to finish his opponent.
Quality right hand from Smith.
Though he didn't have to wait long. In round
trading calculated blows in an electrifying battle. During the first round, both fighters displayed incredible technique, measuring each other's movements and striking with intent. However, it was in the second round when Jonathan Anise began to take control. His sharp instincts, flawless footwork, and relentless energy overwhelmed Alexis Allen. Each punch thrown by Anise was precise, calculated, and delivered with devastating power. The moment of magic came when Anise unleashed a hellish left hand that would define the fight. The punch connected perfectly, sending Alexis Allen's lifeless body twisting and turning midair before crashing onto the canvas. The impact was so overwhelming that Allen was unable to recover, and the referee had no choice but to call the fight. The stunning knockout cemented Jonathan Anise's place as a rising star in the boxing world. Fans and critics alike praised his performance, hailing it as one of the most memorable moments of the year. It was not just a victory, it was a statement of Anise's potential to dominate the sport in the years to come. Mark Mao's Comeback, 2023. – 2023 was a significant year for the boxing world, particularly for former world champion Mark Mao. After a period away from the ring, Mao made a triumphant return that left fans and critics in awe. His opponent, Isaac Avelar, was no pushover, a resilient and determined fighter who was ready to put up a challenge. From the very first bell, it was evident that Mao was here to make a statement. In round one, Mao unleashed a barrage of lightning-fast and powerful combinations that showcased his precision and dominance. Avelar, though resilient, struggled to keep up with the intensity Mao brought to the fight. The first two rounds were a masterclass in calculated aggression, as Mao controlled the tempo, landing impactful blows that kept Avelar on the defensive. The real turning point came in round three, when Mao detonated a crushing left hook to Avelar's jaw. The impact was so devastating that it caused a short circuit in Avelar's system, leaving him unable to continue. The referee had no choice but to call off the fight immediately, declaring Mao the winner via a spectacular knockout. This comeback not only proved that Mark Mao still had the skill and power to compete at the highest level, but it also cemented his place as one of the sport's most exciting fighters to watch. Fans will surely remember this fight as a testament to Mao's incredible talent and determination to reclaim his place in the boxing world. Heavyweight clash, Kevin Walter versus Abu Khabib.
Pressure lands early. Pressure right off the bat by Conor. He's trying to force the shot out of Khabib with pressure. And now what he's going to do is try to lift Conor's knees and legs higher than Conor's head so that he can't move. I think he's just extremely strong as well. And now he's under the back of Conor.
Massive right from Nurmagomedov! And a knee from McGregor now!
Nasty right hand.
The highly anticipated heavyweight clash between bodybuilder Kevin Walter and the lightning-fast Abu Khabib proved to be a showcase of why muscles alone don't guarantee victory in the boxing ring. From the opening bell, Khabib demonstrated his superior agility, speed, and boxing IQ, leaving Walter struggling to keep up with the pace of the fight. Khabib wasted no time asserting dominance, landing a powerful right hand early in the first round that sent Walter reeling. Despite Walter's imposing physique, his defense and movement were no match for Khabib's precision and strategy. Khabib danced around the ring, staying light on his feet while finding opportunities to strike with devastating accuracy. Walter, known for his raw strength, attempted to counter with heavy punches, but failed to land anything significant. His muscle-bound frame, though intimidating, seemed to work against him as Khabib's speed and sharp combinations wore him down. The crowd erupted when Khabib landed a thunderous right hand, rocking Walter and sending a shiver through the arena. As the round progressed, Khabib's relentless assault became too much for Walter to handle. A perfectly timed right hand from Khabib delivered the final blow, leaving Walter unable to recover. The referee stepped in to call the fight, declaring Khabib the winner by knockout. This fight served as a rematch. David Tua's rise, 90s.
In fact, no.
Today, we take a look back on the Tuaminator's road.
David Tua's journey through the heavyweight ranks in the 90s is nothing short of legendary. With his imposing physique and devastating power, Tua became a force to be reckoned with in the boxing world. His rise culminated in capturing the WBC International Heavyweight title during his 23rd fight, a moment that cemented his reputation as a knockout artist. In this fight, Tua faced John Ruiz and delivered a thunderous performance, finishing the bout in just 19 seconds with a crushing blow that left fans in awe. If that display wasn't impressive enough, Tua's first title defense against Darryl Wilson was another showcase of his raw power and precision. From the opening bell, the fight was intense, with both fighters trading explosive punches. Wilson, known for his resilience, quickly found himself outmatched by Tua's relentless aggression. Midway through the round, Tua unleashed a short, tight left hand that sent Wilson crashing to the canvas. The crowd erupted as the referee counted Wilson out, securing yet another first-round knockout for Tua. Tua's ability to combine brute strength with strategic precision made him a nightmare for his opponents. His early career knockouts not only entertained fans, but also solidified his place as one of the most feared punchers of his era. The 1990s witnessed David Tua at his peak, delivering knockout after knockout and building a legacy of dominance that remains unforgettable in boxing history. Stephen Swifty Smith versus Gary Buckin, 2013. In 2013, Stephen Swifty Smith faced off against Gary Buckin for the British super featherweight title in a fight that captivated boxing fans. The bout was a true clash of styles, with Buckin bringing relentless aggression and Smith relying on his superior technical ability. From the opening bell, Buckin pressed forward, throwing punches in bunches, but his accuracy often left much to be desired. Smith, on the other hand, struggled to find his rhythm early, cautiously defending and looking for openings. By the fourth round, the tide began to turn. Smith landed a series of clean punches, including a powerful shot that visibly stunned Buckin. Although Smith couldn't capitalize immediately, it was a clear sign that his precision and patience were beginning to pay off. The fifth round would go down as the defining moment of the fight. Smith timed a beautiful uppercut with surgical precision, catching Buckin flush on the chin. The impact was immediate and devastating, sending Buckin crumpling to the canvas. As the referee began the count, it became apparent that Buckin wouldn't recover. The knockout was a testament to Smith's technical prowess and ability to seize the perfect moment. With this victory, Smith not only secured the British super featherweight title, but also etched his name into the memories of fans with one of the year's most spectacular knockouts. This fight remains a shining example of boxing's blend of skill, strategy, and drama. Joe Messi versus D.L. Williamson, 2003.
And sanctioned by the New York State Athletic Commission and the millions watching around the world. From Buffalo, New York, with red and officially weighing 232 3/4 pounds. He has a perfect professional record.
In 2003, two highly skilled boxers, Joe Messy and D.L. Williamson, stepped into the ring for an electrifying non-title bout that showcased the raw power and intensity of the sport. Joe Messy, known for his relentless style, wasted no time asserting his dominance. From the opening bell, he unleashed a series of calculated attacks, landing powerful punches that kept Williamson on the defensive. The action reached its peak just 1 minute into the fight when Messy delivered a perfectly timed right hand that rattled Williamson. The sheer force of the blow was enough to stun both the opponent and the audience. Capitalizing on his momentum, Messy followed up with a relentless combination of punches, showcasing his exceptional speed and accuracy. Every punch seemed to land with devastating impact, leaving Williamson struggling to recover. As the crowd roared, Messy continued his assault, delivering a series of brutal strikes that ultimately overwhelmed Williamson. The knockout came with a thunderous punch that left Williamson unable to respond, bringing the fight to a dramatic conclusion. Joe Messy's performance in this fight solidified his reputation as a force to be reckoned with, and the knockout remains a testament to his skill and determination in the ring. Bernard Hopkins versus Joe Lipsey, 1996.
Of North Philadelphia, served 5 years in prison for robbery and says experienced the pressure of a world title fight, and for a variety of reasons he has had only one fight. But Bernard answers that by saying that I've sparred in the gyms with outstanding southpaws like Robert Hines when he was...
In 1996, Bernard Hopkins, the IBF middleweight champion, stepped into the ring to defend his title against the undefeated Joe Lipsey. It was a highly anticipated bout, with Lipsey entering as a formidable opponent, known for his resilience and technical skill. The opening round saw Lipsey putting up a strong front, landing calculated shots and keeping Hopkins at bay. However, Hopkins, renowned for his ability to adapt, began to find his rhythm as the fight progressed. By round 4, the tide shifted completely. Hopkins unleashed his trademark aggression, combining precision with sheer power. His punches became sharper, faster, and more punishing. Lipsey, who had shown promise early on, started to falter under the relentless onslaught. Then came the decisive moment. Hopkins delivered a devastating right uppercut, followed by a flurry of punches that overwhelmed Lipsey entirely. The impact of the uppercut was enough to knock Lipsey out cold, leaving no doubt about the outcome. The referee immediately stepped in, calling the fight to a halt. The crowd erupted in applause as Hopkins celebrated another emphatic victory. The bout not only solidified Bernard Hopkins' legacy as a dominant champion, but also demonstrated his unmatched combination of power, strategy, and endurance. Lipsey, who had never faced such relentless intensity, was left with no answers in the face of Hopkins' brilliance. The 1996 fight remains a defining moment in boxing history, showcasing the skill and dominance of one of the sport's greatest middleweight champions. Yuri versus Roberto Balante, 2015. In 2015, the boxing world witnessed a brutal clash between Yuri, known as the Congolese Beast, and Roberto Balante, the resilient Argentine fighter. This cruiserweight battle showcased the raw power and relentless aggression that defined Kina's style. From the opening bell, Kina dominated the ring, bombarding Balante with a barrage of powerful punches that left him struggling to keep up. The Congolese powerhouse's shots were precise and thunderous, leaving Balante tangled in the ropes like a kite caught in a storm. By the third round, Kina's dominance was undeniable. A perfectly timed glancing left hand earned him his second knockdown, sending shockwaves through the crowd. Despite his best efforts to recover, Balante's resilience was no match for the overwhelming force Kina brought to the fight. The Argentine fighter managed to survive the round but absorbed even more punishment as the match progressed. The ninth round sealed Balante's fate. Kina, showing no signs of slowing down, unleashed another devastating series of punches that ultimately ended the fight in spectacular fashion. Balante collapsed under the pressure, unable to withstand the power of Kina's assault. This fight solidified Yuri Kina's reputation as a relentless force in the cruiserweight division, proving why he was a feared opponent. His victory over Balante remains one of the most memorable moments of his career, showcasing his strength, precision, and determination to conquer the ring. And with that, we've reached the end of today's video, where we explored some of the most thrilling, hard-hitting, and unforgettable moments in boxing history. These fights remind us why the sport continues to captivate millions worldwide, combining raw power, strategic brilliance, and the sheer will to win. Whether it's a stunning knockout or a clash of unstoppable forces, each bout tells a unique story of resilience and triumph. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the electrifying world of boxing. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel for more incredible stories and highlights. Drop your favorite boxing moment in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. Until next time, keep your gloves up and your passion for the sport alive. See you in the next one.